Rise and Shine family. So I wanted y'all to see this beautiful kurta sent to me by Vintage. But I wanted to talk to you guys about it because it's white and it got me to thinking this morning. Sometimes I meditate wearing all white. I even burn white candles while I meditate. But it's all a mental thing. I want you guys to understand something. White is not a symbolism for purity. Don't allow this Western culture to distort your view of a color or your perspective of a color. You understand? White is not purity. White is simply blank. It removes individuality. It removes ego. White is nothing. White is the start, a fresh start, right? In karate, they give the practitioners, right, when they first begin, they give them a white belt. And it's because they are taking on a new study. They're beginning to learn the basics of karate. They are understanding that they are gonna forego or get rid of what they thought they knew about fighting and go into a new arena, something that they're not fluent in, right? This is what you're doing in life. When you wear this white, right? When you meditate and you envision white, you are imagining yourself removing ego from you, removing identification from you. In many different cultures, when they are doing spiritual type rituals, where they are enlightening, they wear all white in the very beginning because it removes your sense of style, your sense of taste, your pizzazz. All these things contribute to your ego. So if you take and you make it all white, it is you saying, I am coming as nothing. Not nothing as in I'm worthless, but nothing as in I have no identification. This means I can learn. I ask people all the time, would you like to identify yourself with what you do know or what you don't know? Here's the thing. When you identify yourself with what you do know, you are limited because you know little, right? We don't know a whole lot. We've learned within the amount of years that we've been alive, but there are so many millions of years that has taken place on this planet in which we were not even here for. So wouldn't it be safer, right, to identify with the unknown? And if you do that, it makes your knowledge now or your capacity unlimited, because now you're saying, hey, I can stand to learn, I can stand to grow, and not just think that you know it all. It's a lot of pride that comes in thinking that you know something. I heard a quote that said, the more I learn, the more I realize I know nothing. This is profound because it's telling you that everything that we even learn is from our own perspective. The languages that we use, you can be fluent in a language and speak some of the most complex languages and speak them with the proper vernacular, but it's still just a language that's man-made. It has nothing to do with the actual world and how it's made. You can call red, red, blue, blue, black, black, but it has nothing, those names that we created has nothing to do with the colors that we're observing. You understand? The more that you know, the more you realize you don't know anything, or the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know anything. So the safest thing to do is remove what you identify yourself with, which is your acquired knowledge thus far. Get rid of that. Say, hey, I want to be a completely new being, a blank start. Erase everything I think I know so more can be applied, right? And continue this aspect. Unlearn, right? Kind of release. Let everything that you think you knew about everything go so you can acquire more. Our problem comes when we don't want to let go of what we thought we knew. This is what creates what we call cognitive dissonance, and you don't want to let it go. It's a core belief, and whatever you're learning now is interfering with your core belief, and this is what's making it hard for you to retain that information, the new information, because you won't let go of the old. I tell you guys all the time, if you ever see How to Catch a Monkey, they take a fruit of some sort and put it in a small wooden box, and you can reach the fruit only by reaching through a hole. And so what happens is the monkey puts his hand inside the hole, but he has to shrink his hand like this in order to get to the fruit, right? Now what happens is when he reaches inside and grabs the fruit, now he makes a fist, and his fist cannot come out of the same hole that he put his hand through the first time, right? And he refuses to let go because he wants that apple, that orange, that banana, whatever was put inside of there. And I'm talking about it will literally keep its hand in that hole until the hunters just come and get him. They'll just take him off like that. I promise you. That's what it's like when we don't let go of information that we learned prior to getting new information. We have to be willing to examine what we thought we knew. And if it's not sufficient information, be willing to let it go. Be willing to add the new information to that, weigh that according to that, and see where that puts you. And don't live by such a paradigm that if you lose this frame of thought, that you're now empty inside. You're you, family. You're eternal. You're going to be fine. You're going to be all right. But it's okay to release who you think you are. Don't identify what your favorite color is, your favorite food, your name, your birthday, any of these things, and say that they shape who you are. You're infinite. You're not those things. So that's what I look at, and that's what I imagine when I'm wearing white. I just get rid of it all and say, I am nothing. I am blank. I can begin afresh, anew, right? That's how I look at it. It's not purity as in perfect, not having flaws. Not at all. It's saying my flaws don't shape me. My name doesn't shape me. My inconsistencies do not shape me. I can release everything I think I know about me and learn and become better and evolve. You understand? That's it, family. I love you all. Be evolution. Be the change that you want to see. And no candle loses its flame from lighting another. And shout out to the company for sending me the outfit, the Kurta. It's beautiful. Thank you very much, Vintage. For those of you that want to check them out, that's WINTAGE. All right. I love you all. See you guys soon. Peace.